Do you remember the Pokemon game where evil cults take over the region? Your Pokemon are all the wrong types and you have to defeat an alternate reality? No? Well, let me introduce you to the most wild fan game, Pokemon Insurgence. We begin our story remembering the distant past, not too long ago, when the most important leader in the region went missing out of nowhere. The Augur was a great man. He was our hero, and possibly the best leader the Tauren region has ever known. But, as you know, it's Pokemon-worshipping cults that call the Tauren region home. For our protection, the Augur defeated and disbanded over half of them. A week ago, he went searching for one of the remaining cults. He has not returned. I assure you, I will search tirelessly until he is found again. Until the first Augur returns, I shall be the second. Long live the Tauren region! Alright, the door is locked, and Gengar is doing her thing. Soon, Dream Eater will rid the prisoner of the last of her memories. Hopefully we'll be done within the hour. We wake back up in the facility where a mysterious Mew appears next to us, scaring away the Gengar and breaking us out of the cell. How did this Mew get here? Why are there these cultists wiping our memories? Hopefully, we'll figure that out soon. On our breakout, we witness a ketchup spill and the leader of the cultists, Persephone, unalive her goons. Get out of my way. Fire Blast! Did she just use Fire Blast on a human? Thankfully, though, we make it out into the world and to safety. This is where we come across one of our rivals. My name is Damien. I'm an aspiring Pokemon trainer. You came to Telnor Town at the perfect time. The Augur, the greatest man in the world, of course, is coming today. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. Why don't you help out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. We then head on over to the town hall, where we're told we need to get a gift for the second Augur who's visiting the small village. The gift is over in a cave, so we're then quickly directed to the Pokemon professor to give us our starter Pokemon. Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. All I want is for you to take them. Surely these three won't be a bother. If you want, you can just give them to these kids, right? Dude, what are these Pokemon? The man in here just now, he was one of my colleagues in university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of the Cult of Perfection. Oh, he's a cult leader. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that. Tell me, Damien, Grill, have you ever heard of something called Delta species? They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. An example would be an electric-type Dragonite or a water-type Porygon. These Pokemon on the table are Deltas. You may choose one of the 3 Delta Pokemon to travel with. Okay, so we have the choice of going with Fairy Lettuce, Mom, It's Not Just a Phase, or a Ninja Turtle. Following Twitch chat's suggestion, we choose Corpse Husband and name him as such. Using our newfound edgy My Chemical Romance Pokemon, we go out into the cave where we catch a Cubone and name him something totally appropriate. We then pick up the shiny rock and head back to the town hall just in time to give it to the visiting second Augur. Oh, hello. It's nice to meet you all. We're big fans, sir. We're here to warn you that one of the guests here wants to kill you. That's a very serious accusation, Damien. Damien, what are you saying? You're embarrassing us. You'll be punished for this. Actually, I wouldn't worry about it. He'll get enough punishment here as is. At that moment, though, 2 cult members attack the region leader as an assassination. We quickly fight them off before the second Augur makes them, mysteriously disappear. Did you just kill them? Murder! Of course not. I've just taken them to Helios City. I'm very impressed. You two are talented and responsible. If you ever pass through Helios City, why not stop by? I'd love to see the 2 of you again. Well, on to Helios City so we can get down to the bottom of all of these cult appearances and hopefully regain our memories of how we got trapped in that cellar. But first, we need to get some gym badges before we can make our way over to solve some of these mysteries. Let's get a hat. Cat ears. We're a gamer now. Anyways, we find ourselves in Sun-Touched City, which is on our way to Helios. We find, though, that the gym leader is a little bit off the rocker. Just like most of you watching, Orion's best friend is this white rock, and he will not let it go. It gets lonely being a gym leader, so I have to make friends where I can. Everyone in the city mocks me for it, but it's alive. I just know it. Okay. So, We face off against him, hopefully in search of what makes this piece of Wonder Bread sediment so special, and to get our first badge. Okay, hit. Thank you. Okay, now we use bone meringue. So hopefully we survive this. Yes! Yes! And then bone meringue. Not gonna do much. Oh, can tank. Sick! Well, we did it! That's the first gym! So what's with this rock? I think it's literally just a pet rock. But as we're about to leave, Harmony, the 4th gym leader, and Nora, a green-haired crazy grill, warns us that cultists are about to break into the gym. But Orion won't leave his rock. Can you help me carry this? My friend is pretty heavy. Are you serious? We don't have time for this again. Ditch the imaginary friend and let's get out of here. Too late. Did I carry him? My apologies for the loud landing. Legendary Pokemon are hard to control, you know. My name is Tayan. I work for the cult known as Perfection. Tell us what you want and leave. Well, you know what? We want the kid's rock. Dude, that's f***ed up, man. That's absolutely What was that? That, my dear girl, is the reason we wanted the rock. Dude, I thought it was a f***ing rock. So yeah, the rock was the legendary Pokemon Reshiram all this time. Naturally, it runs away and the Perfection cult can't get their hands on it. But even weirder, the guys trying to steal Reshiram work for that same guy, Ryukra, who delivered the weird Delta starter Pokemon to the professor at the beginning of the game. What are they up to? I think it's a good time to say if you like the content on the channel, feel free to make big number get bigger by subscribing. It helps out the channel a ton. Maybe one day, you too can have your pet rock turn into Reshiram if you subscribe. Yep, that'll happen, for sure. Anywho, more questions to figure out, along with trying to recover our memories. On the way to the 2nd gym, we encounter a ground-type Delta Grimer, who we lovingly named Dandruff, and find a random electric ice-type Delta Ralts inside of a house. I decided to name it Jirachi because ours is the de facto wholesale version, and goddamn will I love this thing with all my heart. We set foot in the next town and begin our battles to the 2nd gym leader. Our E-Boy Metalhead starter evolves into a Linkin Park album cover, and because of that, we quickly defeat said 2nd gym leader. You see, I'm not detailing that fight too much, since he was basically a blowout, but more importantly, our rival Damien was mulling about in a trash heap over on the other end of town because he was too dumb to find the Pokemon gym, and then happened to get kidnapped by cultists. Dude, they put my man Damien, first off, he kind of deserves it, but like, they put my man Damien in the middle of a boiling vat of who knows what. Love to see it. This green liquid on the ground is heavily polluted. It is also highly corrosive. Falling into it will kill a person in seconds. I will push this child, Damien, into the pool. Promise? After defeating the cultists, we reluctantly rescue Damien and head on over to Helios City. On the way, we find 4 petrified figures in a cave guarded by a mythical bird, as well as witness an entire family get buried alive underground by more cultists. Just a casual day in the Telnor region, apparently. Regardless, though, we find ourselves at the entrance to the region's capital, where we promise to meet the 2nd Augur to talk about these horrible things happening all over. Also, the 3rd gym is here, so we might as well cross that off the checklist. Grill, finally you're here. I went to the Jade Tower to warn the Augur, but there were already cultists there. We need to find another entrance in, and quickly. I wonder if we get through the sewers or something. Oh, is that blood? Yeah, that's blood. Greetings. I'm the Move Master. I can create a custom move for you and your Pokemon. What do we name our custom move? Gun? What type do we want to make it? Oh my god. A steel type? Yeah, Marowak knows gun. I love it. I'm gonna go around you guys, I think. Oh my god! Yeah, kill him, Mariana. Or I mean, go, Mariana. Make them faint. Okay. Anyways, we make our way to the other end of the sewers with Damien, only to find the same man who tried to take Orion's pet rock colluding with the strange figure who gave us our Delta starter Pokemon. These people were Tayan and Ryukra, and they were blocking the path to the 2nd Augur. However, in return for a battle, they would let us through. You see, They wanted the battle data in order to create the perfect Pokemon, capable of defeating anything. Hence, well, Cult of Perfection. After defeating Taien's, and I kid you not, Mega Stunfisk, I'm pretty sure they were a little bit off the mark. Maybe next time stick to Reshiram and all. Ryukura loaned us some Mega Rings and a Delta Charizardite in exchange for some battle data as well. I'm sure giving them what they want won't bite us in the butt later, right? Okay, we started with Little Goth Dragontail here, and he's climbed his way up the Hot Topic ladder to reign true as Edgy McGee. But let me present to you our new Mega Delta Charizard. Woo! Now that Pokemon reminds me of Sunshine. Let's go beat the 3rd gym leader now, and hopefully we'll find the Augur nearby. All right, Grill, are you ready? We need to warn the Augur that the Sky Cult is on their way up. Otherwise, they might blackmail him and summon Rayquaza. Everything is ready upstairs. We can... Well. Isn't that Damien and Grill from Telnor Town? It's good to see you two again, but I must ask, why are you here? Was it to challenge our gym? If it was, you're in luck. East here is our very own Sky-themed gym leader. No, sir. We're here because we overheard members of the Sky Cult talking. They want to summon Rayquaza, and they plan on blackmailing you and helping them. That is a serious problem. I hope this wouldn't have had to happen, but what's done is done. Come on out, everyone. What's going on? I'm sorry about this, Damien. Can't be helped, though. You heard what my cultists said. Now I can't let you leave with a chance you might connect the dots. Your cultists? What do you mean? I am the leader of the Sky Cult. You see, the Augur was the perfect hero of the people, along with his partner, Hoopa. He defeated cult after cult. The Augur was strong, but he was a coward, so I dealt with him and crowned myself his successor. He's evil! Dude, I'm calling it right now. This guy killed the Augur just to become him. It's exactly that. There's no way it's not. What? I mean, you can kill Damien if you want, but like, oh my god! I want to capture Rayquaza. I founded the Sky Cult to help me reach this goal. And now, the sacrifice can begin. East, get one of the cultists. It's time to start. Sir, I know we planned to sacrifice one of them, but since the kids are here, are going to live their lives in prison anyways, why not sacrifice one of them? That's not a terrible idea, East. Grill, in the spirit of fairness, I will give you a fighting chance. You'll battle with East, and the loser gets used for the ritual. But sir, why are you risking me? Why not use one of those grunts? Because East, you are a gym leader. I'm sure you'll win. Grill doesn't stand a chance. Leader East would like to battle. Let's sweep, guys. Nice. We'll use Shadow Ball until we can't. I think we can sweep like this. As long as we can kill it before it kills us. Okay, sick. Let's go. Please. Oh no, he's gonna die. I lost? I'm disappointed, East. I'd love to change my mind and save you, but I can't. I made a promise, and a strong ruler keeps his promises. I'm sorry, and farewell. You can follow me to the roof if you want, but be warned, I'm not going to spare you twice. We make our way up to the top of the tower to confront the traitor, Second Augur, where he shows us this giant crystal of infinite energy and power. Using it, he summons his herald Rayquaza so we can rule over the region with it and unalive us within seconds. But out of nowhere, and in probably the only instance where he's actually a useful person, Damien accidentally drops his iced coffee, and the type disadvantage scares Rayquaza away. Hey, Grill, I just dropped some ice around here. Did you see where it landed? I'd say I was sorry, but I'm really not. Wow, you really got him there, Damien. That's your line? You know, I'd say I was sorry, but I'm actually not sorry. Got him! Such a dork. That one was for your lies to the Tauren region. And this is one for trying to kill my friend! What? No! The crystal! You fool! Do you realize what you've done? You broke it! A limitless source of energy! Now in pieces! All over the region! Damien, Grill, you've made a powerful enemy today. I will see to it that you both feel the sting of my wrath. You know what we need to do? We need to fight these cults ourselves. I nearly forgot. I found these on the ground where you and East battled. I figured you should have them. They're yours after all. Hey, we got a badge. Yay. That's the 3rd gym. Obtained East's will. We got his will? Oh my god. Our job now is to find the shards of that crystal and prevent them from getting into the hands of the cults around the region. Damien mentions that he's going to meet us in the Uteria Town Library, where we might be able to find information about an ancient prophecy he heard about. Maybe we'll be able to find out more about this crystal too, and the happenings of the region. Oh, here's the library. Oh, sorry. Hey, Grill, I'm so glad you made it. Nora, Grill's finally here. This right here is the Uteria Library, and it has the basic collection of books in the region. I figured if any place could have information on, or even have that prophecy, it would be here. Dave and I are skimming through the shelves, trying to find information. I'd appreciate it if you could help us out. But first, I want to test my team against yours. Let's get started then. You're going to see the true power of Mega Evolution. All right, so Dub. Oh, I forgot we had Yepcock in. That's okay. We'll just Dragon Dance, Dragon Breath, I think. Dragon Breath. I forgot Dragon Breath is a special attack, not regular attack, and I also forgot that Snarl was super effective against Doublade. Actually, all as planned, because I actually wanted Yepcock in first, and I wanted Yepcock to die because, you know, intimidation, and then we got a free switch out once Yepcock dies. Right, so, like, super easy. Yeah. Now we'll just sweep the team. And Flygon's Dragon type, right? So we'll use Dragon Pulse here. Yo, Mega Flygon? Yo! That's such a sick design. I wish we got to see more of it. That was pretty clean. How are you always beating me? Probably because Mega Evolution, super effective moves, type advantage, stab, plus the really awesome ability. That could be it. Anyways, Damien and I are going to head back to keep searching. If you can help out, we would really appreciate it. Let us know if you find anything interesting. While it takes us a while to find any ancient prophecy in a public library, there's plenty of books here, like American Psyduck, The Adventures of Shuckleberry Finn, and The Fault in Our Star Use. I have a personal soft spot for my favorite pieces, Catcher in the Raichu, and The Oddish Sea. Although, they did have a book titled Dubbed Anime, and why it isn't as bad as you might think, which leads me to believe that this library isn't as credible as it comes off to be. After a bunch of searching, though, we end up being led into an old abandoned wing of the library, led by the local librarian. This is where the Oracle appears and tells us our fate. It's so good to be awake again. I was the prophet of Arceus and the Oracle of... Oh my god, oh, of course. Delphox. It's like the Oracle of Delphi. Are you kidding? This prophecy has been misunderstood many, many times. Even the cult leaders have never heard the correct version. The first thing predicted was the emergence of a hero chosen by a legendary Pokemon. Secondly, this hero will succeed. Undefeated in Tauren, they'll move on victorious. The last secret piece of information is that in the end, the hero will join the Infernal Cult and betray their friends. Wait, what? One of us is going to join the Infernal Cult? Yeah, what? You can't leave us with that. Who's the hero? How can we stop that from happening? You can't avoid fate, Nora. I mean, surely that prophecy won't come true, right? Anyways, we make our way over to the fourth gym, who's led by Harmony, the girl who was with us when the first gym leader's pet rock was almost stolen. Oh, if it isn't Grill, do you remember me from Suntouched City? It's me, Harmony. We fought the Perfection Cult together. I digress. I run the gym here in Sonata City. Do you really think you can take me on? If so, let's start. I can't wait to see what you'll bring to the table. All right, so this is normal type. So we'll use Lunar Canyon on it. Woo! Let's go. Gardevoir. That's easy. We just Shadow Ball it, and you're dead. Corpse is trying to learn Phantom Force. The user disappears, then strikes the target on the second turn. It hits even if the target protects. We're just gonna go full in, just no strategy cannon. Of course it's against a Miltank when I can't even use Phantom Force because of Ghost type, whatever. Mega Miltank? What the hell? A Mega Miltank? Mega Mommy Miltanks. I hate you guys. That one guy in chat saying more cowbell. Hey, dude, I respect you. The respect is all the way up. It wasn't soon after our win, though, that Nora, the other girl who saved Orion's pet rock, stormed into the gym with an urgent message. You know, that pet rock incident really brought us all together when you think about it. Maybe that pet rock could replace Damien as our rival. I mean, at least it does something, right? Anyways, urgent message. The local hospital's power just got cut, and the patients there are floundering without help. One of those patients is Harmony's dad. We run over to fix things. We find out that it was Tan and Rukra who were responsible for this crime. What are you doing? Why are you here? I want to make a deal with you, Harmony. You run the hospital here, right? You have access to all the patients in the building. We want access to the room containing the patient Mauled. That's my father's room, Ruka. There's no chance I'm letting you near him, and you know it. I thought you might say that. We might actually have your father's best interests at heart, believe it or not. Let us help you. We can both get what we want here. I'll put the power back on like you want. Then we go to Mauled's room, and we can talk. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up. People's lives are at stake here. Very well. Now, follow me. In return for turning back on the power in the hospital, Harmony agrees to let Ryukra test a new cure on her father. You see, Harmony's father has been sick and at the end of his life, but Ryukra simply wants to help out by using his experimental medicine. It could mean a breakthrough in his and Taeyeon's search for the perfect Pokemon. Let's get this over with. Listen, I don't like needles. If you guys don't mind, I think I'm gonna wait outside. Damien. Seriously, he's in the room with a cultist and he's scared of needles. Anyways, Dad, hang in there. And done. I don't think it... Oh, you're awake. Are you okay? What's happening? Shh. We need to talk quietly. Be careful not to provoke him. Ruka, what did you do? This wasn't supposed to happen. I think he's been healed at least. He should live longer too. It seems this experiment needs more fine-tuning. But anyways, we need to stay quiet. As long as we aren't loud, we can... Hey guys, so how did it go? Did the needle go in okay? Damien, I swear to God. What an idiot. Do you not care at all that someone just got kidnapped? What about my father? What did you do to him? Your father is fine. More than fine, in fact. He's the healthiest he's ever been. Well, I hope you appreciate this. Your father is immortal now, after all. On one hand, Harmony's father is a certified freak of nature. But on the other hand, Damien is pretty much dead. So honestly, I consider this a win. We catch wind that Ryukra and Taeyeon had an appointment with the 5th gym leader, Anastasia. So we head on over to Kepler City so we can confront them about the grotesque human experiment we just witnessed. You know, considering they're pulling the strings behind these cult operations, maybe they know how we ended up in that dark cell with our memories being erased. We make it to Kepler City and we meet Audrey, Damien's mom. She wants to flood the entire world using Lugia and Kyogre. But before this plot point is even relevant, she's literally eaten by the Kyogre. Now, we don't have time to unpack all of that, so we heal up our Pokemon at the Poke Center and face Anastasia so we can get the 5th gym badge. Then, we'll ask her about Ryukra and Taeyeon's plan. My Pokemon work together like gears of machine. You might have beaten Audrey Grill, but you won't Faraday against me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much information out of her. All right. I think we just Shadow Ball this. Dude, we're just sweeping. I feel kind of bad. We're literally just sweeping. Like, I really haven't done anything this battle except for Shadow Ball. Oh, God, guys. Are we going to make it? We still have all 6 Pokemon left. What do we do? Full restore? Oh, dang. Obtain the circuit badge. I'm off to work on a side project. We work my workshop under the gym if you need me. Just don't come in for a while. I'm working on something private. Oh, sick. We exit the gym and head into the basement below the establishment where we eavesdrop on Anastasia and Taeyeon having an intense argument. All right, Taeyeon, your commission is done. I'm wiping my hands off it. I don't want to be involved with this creepy cult stuff anymore. 1 million Pokédollars has been wired to your Pokebank account as agreed. Now show me the suit I paid for. Very well. The armor is made to your exact specifications. It'll increase the defensive stats of a Pokemon that wears it. The only Pokemon that fits your measurements is, well, Zekrom. Incredible. How is it that you've caught 2 legendary Pokemon? Master Balls. Lots and lots of Master Balls. Anastasia, hey! Ryan? Grill? What on earth are you two doing here? Shouldn't you be managing your gym? I came because my friend told me to. There was... Your friend? You mean Reshiram, right? I appreciate you coming through. This saves me the trouble of finding Reshiram myself. Behold, child, the titan of the Unova region. Zekrom, the dragon of ideals. Now bound in protective armor, it is stronger and tougher than ever before. You're a monster. Then why don't you try and stop me? A duel between dragons. Winner takes all. Reshiram, come out! Very well. Zekrom, crush this worm. Reshiram, attack! We're not doing any damage at all! Zekrom, this is getting boring. Finish it. Reshiram, no! Are you all right? To the victor goes the spoils. What a dramatic battle. It looks like an armored legendary Pokemon's able to take out an armorless one. Want to test that theory, Grill? Bring it on. I want payback for what happened in Helios City. Perfection Cultist Teus would like the battle. Ooh, Charizard versus Charizard. But ours is a Mega Delta Charizard, so we're better. Oh, his is, okay. Well, mine's just better, so suck it. And Zekrom, dude. What the f is that? Dude, that's so cool. Was Armored Zekrom in Gen 5? No, okay. Just wanted to double check before I kill it. Tain's defeated, but he still stole Orion's Reshiram. He says to meet him by the Dragon Ruins if we not only want to get Reshiram back, but if we want to witness the end of the world and the birth of perfection itself. But before we have the chance to explore the Dragon Ruins, we make a stop at the local town so we can get our 6th gym badge. That's when things start to come together though. Those cultists that trapped us in the cellar at the beginning of the game, they're here. They're right in front of the gym. We then also find Persephone, the leader of the cult who entrapped us. Also, the same person who spilled that ketchup and unalived our goons with a fire blast. Maybe after defeating her, we'll be able to get some answers. A Gengar, that's fine. Mega Gang. Oh, wait, that exists actually. I was like, wait. Whoa, new Mega Evolution? Like, okay, that actually exists. What? That doesn't exist. A Mega Zoroark? I love that. Probably like Dragon Pulse. Yeah. Grill defeated cult leader Persephone. You better watch your back, Grill. I will find you again, and nobody escapes me twice. No answers from her yet, but we'll chase her down another time. We quickly get our 6th badge and then head on over to the Dragon Ruins to save Orion's pet rock. Grill, I'm so glad you decided to show up. This is the moment of my triumph. Every time I failed, you were there to witness it. After we tried to create the perfect Delta Pokemon, after we experimented with Mega Evolution, the incident with Pokerus and Mauled, and now that our experiment with Armor failed too, you might think we're running out of ideas. I mean, now that you mention it, kinda, yeah. Tell me, Grill, Nora, do you know the myth of the Unovan dragon? Its power was supervised by 2 brothers, the princes of the region. However, these brothers constantly fought over their beliefs. One seeked truth, the other strove for ideals, and finding no middle ground, they split the great dragon into 3. Reshiram, truth. Zekrom, ideals, emerged where Kyurem was left as the dragon's empty husk. A shrine was built here in the hopes that one day, the dragon might be formed once again and bring peace to the land. That day is today. Once we summon this creature, we'll be unstoppable. The only thing left is to begin. Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem join together and become whole once more. And now, Great Dragon of Unova, the divine, perfect god. Emerge, the great name here. What? Wait, is that like a placeholder? Like, is that like insert name here? Maybe you didn't hear me, Dragon. I said emerge, the great name here. Are you reading that off of a scroll? Yeah, why? I'm pretty sure you're reading that wrong. You're supposed to say the dragon's name at that part, not just name here. What? Oh, huh. That's what the parentheses are for. Fine. I was hoping to resurrect the original dragon today, but seems like that's not happening. Kyurem, Reshiram, Zekrom, what's happening? The ritual wasn't done yet. Get back together. No, Zekrom, get back here. Reshiram. Oh my god, it's the first gym leader. Oh my god, he's going to get his pet rock back. You're all fools. This isn't the end of this. I'll bide my time. You better hold on tight to your friend, child, because once I find that name, you're going to wish that Reshiram was only stolen from you. Kyurem, let's go. We're leaving. After foiling Tain's plans of creating the perfect Pokemon because he didn't realize the placeholder name here wasn't actually its name, we head down the mountain to continue on our Pokemon journey and get our 7th badge. It's not far though before we collapse and have visions of a conversation happening in another world. We see Jaren, the 2nd augur who betrayed us, having a conversation with a mysterious figure in a cloaked palace. After doing research on all of the events that have happened in the region so far, he remarks that this mysterious leader, all of it ties back to them. But in other more fun news, we stumble upon this diseased Pikachu and catch it. That is a Pikachu, right? In the next town over too, we find the easiest Master Ball I've ever collected in a Pokemon game. Is that a Master Ball? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Oh, that's just cruel. We can't access it. Dude, that is evil. All right, let's recap. We wake up in a cellar with our memories being erased. Mysterious man Ryukra gives us our starter Pokemon. On our Pokemon journey, Ryukra and Taion try to steal Reshiram. When we confront them, they tell us that they're trying to create the perfect Pokemon. We then find out that the leader of the region, Jaren, killed the old leader and holds this all-powerful crystal of infinite energy. Speaking of cults, we find out that our rival Damien's mom is the leader of a cult, and then was promptly eaten by a Kyogre. The woman who erased our memories in the beginning of the game also fights us, and then flees. Ryukra and Taion, on their quest for perfection, inject an old man with Pokemon DNA, and the experiment goes wild. Also, Damien gets captured by the old man and needs our rescue, but we'll do that later. Taion then collects Zekrom and Reshiram together with Kyurem in one last-ditch effort to create said Pokemon, but then fails to combine them. We faint and get a vision that there's one singular person who's been behind everything the whole time, but that's not all. We find a secret society who fights the cults from the shadows. They're the original holders of the all-powerful crystal of infinite energy, which was given to them by Arceus. We need to not only find and regain our memories that were taken from us, but we need to save the world from this mysterious figure behind it all. I'll be honest, this game is so much longer than I thought it was already going to be, and I need to make this one video. So we're going to be taking like 31 hours of footage and putting it into like 45 minutes. It's been 7 months since I've said that. It's currently 2 a.m. There's 44 hours of footage, not 31. I wrote this video 3 times and I have no idea how I'm going to tell you the plot that happens next because it's absolutely insane. Please subscribe. 1 subscription equals 1 opportunity to salvage one of my brain cells that I have left. Okay, so we go to the 7th gym and sweep the gym leader and his level 73 Manaphy. Nothing too different from a regular Pokemon playthrough. But when we exit the gym, another cult pops up and, I kid you not, enslaves the entire region through mind control! Mind control! Are you kidding me? Sorry. The entire region is now under mind control, and we need to find a way to stop it. Unfortunately, it's out of nowhere that we're thrown into a complex socio-political network of hierarchical authoritarians and need to find a method to usurp their tyrannical rule. We also have cat ears, and we're 12. So, our only option is to ask Taion and Ryukra, who have not given up their quest to create the perfect Pokemon. Taion, go get the machine ready. I have information that could help both of you. I don't want much in return, just 2 small favors. I need your time and Muse DNA. Fine. I'm glad we can come to an agreement. A perfect Pokemon. We've tried so many modifications and strategies, but we've never tried creating one from scratch. I hope this hurts. Now, you pay! In return for a splotch of our Muse DNA in a battle with Mewtwo, we find out where the Infernal Cult lies in order to put a stop to their devious mind control. Not only that, but maybe see what that prophecy was all about way back when we discovered it in the library. Long story short, we find the hideout, get trapped in a cage, and foil the Infernal Cult's plan to mind control everyone by unaliving the leader with his own Groudon. Turns out, the Oracle that we met way back when we were in the library pulled a Wizard of Oz on us and was fake the entire time. Just a desperate plot to make us join the Infernal Cult when it mattered the most. With that done, and almost single-handedly, this 12-year-old cat girl has brought peace to a region where no adult could. Job well done, and we head back home. But victory is short-lived in a journey like this. You look small. I just went to the gym, man. Like, it's the first day, okay? Give me a break. There's something very fragile about you. Everything is going just as Mistress predicted. The shards of the crystal are moving again. Very soon, you will see the true power of that crystal. Of our crystal. I really am sorry, but it's time for Earth to return to the mirror. Okay. So they're like a Giratina cult, I'm assuming, especially with that mirror comment. That's something we'll have to deal with. It seems like that's the final boss. Real quick, small break though, before we figure that whole stuff out. Look, it's a steel-type Delta Giraffe rig. Look at him go. Okay, serious business again, and we're in the end game now. We've defeated the cults. Ryukra and Tan are unable to create the perfect Pokemon, and we have 7 gym badges. All we have left to figure out is why our memories were stolen and who these people are that have been pulling the strings from the shadows this entire time. Time to go where this whole thing started. Our cellar. We stumble upon a ritual, summoning Darkrai to trap the world in nightmares. There's a lot of dialogue here, so let me summarize. Persephone's like, I want to control you, Darkrai, so I can take over the world. Then Darkrai chimes in and says, no, I don't want to do that. I'm just misunderstood and sexy. So then Persephone says, I have Cresselia right here in a Pokeball. If you don't do as I say, I'll smash the Pokeball. And then Darkrai's like, oh my god, no, don't do that. That would be terrible. And then Persephone then destroys the Pokeball. And then Darkrai's like, now I'm going to suck you guys into Grill's Nightmare Realm because she's still relevant in this plot somehow, and I'm sad. Anyways, now we're trapped in a Nightmare Realm. Relatable. The real Nightmare Realm, though, is trying to summarize the plot of this game. Alright, I'll save you the fanfare. We find the 8th gym inside of our brain and face off against the 8th gym leader, who is actually the first Augur who we thought was dead this entire time. Oh, also, he's our dad. Dad tells us that he selfishly made a deal with a secret society made up of the leaders of all the other regions and led by Pokemon god Arceus itself. This deal made him immortal and perfectly equipped to stop all the cults terrorizing the region of Tauren. However, the cults retaliated and trapped him into our dream realm, which gets dream eaten by Gengar. He happened to be the 8th gym leader at the time because of course he was, and we battle him real quick because we clearly have our priorities in line. Father against daughter. This is the battle of the century. Leader Adam would like to battle. Mega Hydration? Dude, that design! It had 5 heads! You know what? It's still hurt by Sandstorm, so that's okay with me. As long as we can, like, bait this out. That was so close. Congratulations. You've surpassed me. The Tartarus badge. Listen, Grill, as much as I want to talk to you, you need to get rest of the shards of that crystal. We can't let those Giratina creeps get what they want. Hurry, and good luck. After defeating him, Dad opens a dimensional portal outside of our dreams, and we make it back to the real world. With all our gym badges completed, our memories completed, and a sense of duty to save the world for some reason, we notice a peculiar Pokemon battle at the local town. It's Jaren the Second Augur, fighting the mysterious Giratina group. A mere hit from the Garchomp, and Jaren loses, giving up his crystal shard to the strange figure. We have the rest of the pieces, so we need to follow him to take back that final shard. We catch up to the mysterious cloaked cultist in a nearby cave, hoping for more answers and hoping we can stop the true evil from spreading across the region. Grill, our leader wants to speak with you directly. She's not exactly here right now. Our leader is in the Distortion Realm. We've taken the liberty of setting up a pathway there for you. Good luck. She's waiting for you. A long trek through multiple dimensions and into an alternate reality, we meet Nyx, the leader of the Distortion Realm's inhabitants. Every trouble and every fault we've dealt with on our journey, she set up. She has been behind it all. But why? Back in the beginning of time, Giratina ruled over the world of matter, our reality, where Arceus ruled over the negligent opposite side, the world of antimatter. Arceus didn't really like being the bottom dog, so it revolted and swapped the dimensions, banishing Giratina and reality's inhabitants to pure darkness and terror. Full of spite and revenge for this, Nyx and what was left of her people have been plotting for millennia in order to get revenge on Arceus and flip the dimensions around once more. But you have the last 2 shards of my crystal. I can't take them from you by force, so I think you know where this is headed. In the Distortion World, typings work a little differently. So we're going to play by the typings I know, not yours. This battle will be the inverse of everything you thought you knew. Oh. Well, you know what? Good thing I don't know about typings, because this literally changes nothing for me. Awesome. Let's begin, Grill. The fates of the world rest with us. Whoa. Forgotten One Nyx would like to battle. So I'll just use Shadow Ball and everything still. Let's go. First one down. Easy. Garchomp, easy as well. Because, wait, Dragon's not good against Dragon anymore. Interesting. Mega Kangaskhan. What a lame Mega to have. Grill defeated Forgotten One Nyx. That was actually a really easy fight. No, that should be impossible. You can't defeat me. That's... And with that, not only has this 12-year-old murdered several hundreds of cult members, but we've also destroyed an entire dimension of people. Nice. With all our threads tied up and the region saved, we quickly make it to the Pokemon League and dispatch all 4 Elite Four members. But you'll never guess who the champion is. Surprised to see me? Why would I, Rukra, be the champion, the leader of the Perfection Cult? I spent my life seeking perfection. It's all futile. Nothing's worked so far. Everything was strong, but just not strong enough. No Pokemon is perfect. It's impossible. Anything can be beaten with a good type matchup, high stats, and appropriate moves. And you know what? Maybe they're right. Having one powerful Pokemon doesn't make you perfect. It can still be beaten. But a team of powerful Pokemon, perfectly synchronized, it could be perfect. And now, with that team, I am perfect. So bring it on, Grill. You want to be the champion of the Tauren region? Get ready to lose. Champion Ruka would like to battle. All right, Armored Tyranitar. Love that for us. Okay, it's Rock here. So honestly, I think we go Palindrome. Yeah, we use Gun. Oh, let's go. All right, first one down. Haxorus. What? Haxorus is Dragon type, I'm assuming, right? We Marowak then. Of course it's a Delta. That's so sick too, though. But I'm mad it's a Delta because I misread it. Thunderbolt. One shot. Thank you. Okay, last Pokemon here. What the? Yo, wait, it's the Mewtwo from Pokken Tournament. It's Shadow Mewtwo. Dude, that's so sick. Oh! Let's go. We've done it. We've been defeated champion Rukra. So that's it then. What a battle. Maybe it seems like I have a little more to learn about all this after all. Congratulations, Krille. I can't believe it. Just recently, you were in my lab, choosing your very first Pokemon, and now you're the champion of the Tauren League. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Come, let's get you registered in the Hall of Fame. Welcome to the Hall of Fame! We've done it! With our cat girl ears and all. And that concludes the story of Pokemon Insurgence. Also known as a story so complex, our rival's mother got eaten by a Kyogre and it was only a footnote. Speaking of which, we never ended up saving Damien. Okay, bye!